Hello everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to another episode of my Bloody Pulp Fiction walkthrough series. And in today's episode, I will be playing through the level Monolith. Last episode we just arrived at Deadland, and now we will continue our journey, starting off by picking off the fanatic with the flare pistol. Start our little barbecue with the bloated butcher. And we go over here, be met with one of these pesky gargoyles. Dealt with, and if we step on the beast vision, we get Gill Beast. Get it? Beast vision, Gill Beast. Bit ironic. So our first secret is over here. Get the TNT out. Try to blow up the hands, try to get them all. And there's a crack on the wall here, which will reveal our first secret. Voodoo doll, TNT, and a Tesla charge. Very useful. Don't get jump scared by the Gill Beast. So let's walk through here. A voice within your head, you are now mine. So it looks like an entity is trying to reach Caleb's mind. Judged by the whispers, the text, and the sudden change of scenery, that was very disturbing. Yep, we are definitely in Deadland now, so let's continue on. We're probably going to see more hallucinations or something like that. So continuing on, we'll be met with another gargoyle. Flare gun and pitchfork. He's gone. Some two zombies coming from the blood pool. Now this area caves in, and this is the point of no return right here. Another gargoyle, let's wake him up. And over here is our next secret area, which is where the Gill Beast will come out. Second secret in here reveals the Trap Soul and the Guns Akimbo. So let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to put it to use right now. Well, I was going to save my flares for those cultists, but as it turns out, they blew themselves up. I ain't complaining. So let's clear out the rest of the cultists. Let's grab some goodies that we didn't grab. There's a TNT bundle over here. And some dynamite. And a flare pistol. I already got the dynamite. So before we continue on up the ladder, there's some more cultists up there that's going to get the jump on us, so... And there's a TNT barrel up there, so that'll aid you in the explosive fest. And there's a bloated butcher acting all silly. Alright, he's fried to a crisp, and now we got this last cultist up here. Now we can safely climb aboard. Now we have two oblivious cultists over here. I'm gonna use the remote detonators. See if I can get them in one shot. What in the world? How did you not get a single taste of splash damage? Oh well. They are gone. So let's drop on down and be met with a hellhound. Now that hellhound is guarding this door here. The gate, I should say. And we need to get past there, so let's go over here and flip the switch, but be careful. We got some zombies. Now for some reason, this little seaweed funky looking grass here, it can damage you, but it can also damage the zombies. So let's see if we can get this next zombie killed with it. That is hilarious. Now in this little closet here, you have a doctor's bag, body armor. Some good stuff that you need. And I have a blood butcher. Let's lure him to the TNT barrel. And he went flying. So let's open the gate and let's put the voodoo doll to use. Because we got cultists all the way on the other side. This area is a bottleneck, so we better make good use of this. And yes, another hellhound will be waiting for you. So let's once again put this voodoo doll to work. Well, I'll give it a rest for a bit. We can pick off some of these cultists with the TNT bundles. I'm gonna save the voodoo doll for the ones really far away. Such as that fanatic, the second fanatic, and the shotgunner. Now, of course, we have some zombies that have yet to be awakened, so let's wake them up. Get them all lined up for some bowling. Oh, that ain't all the hit scanners. Sneaky cultists, always being a pest. Real pesky. So line them up for the bowling strike. Oh, don't be scared now. And then we'll just pitchfork the rest. And that's still not all of them, so let's go over here. We have some over here. Get over here. And we're running low on flares, I see. He exploded into a ball of fire. Ain't that something? Hey, where are you going, buddy? Oh, that's not the explosion I want. Now that's more like it. And then there's two more. Oh, well, that's not all of them. I see another pile where they can spawn in. I'll make this go faster. Okay, so this entire area has been cleared out. So over here is the guns akimbo and some flares. Not that we need the guns akimbo because we pretty much cleared out the area. Now this here is the third secret area. We'll be met with some gill beast and a lone zombie that's in the pool, a very oblivious zombie. Our reward is some flare gun ammunition, and don't mind that bundle of TNT, it will not explode. I don't know why it's there, but it is. And we also get some jump boots and the napalm launcher. Very good. But we won't be using this anytime soon. So let's go to the center of this little monument area here. It looks like those symbols are some kind of sequence. And Caleb is right. We have to flip these little pillars here in a sort of sequence. Starting off with moon, dagger, eye, and finally spider. Skull is not a switch, but they put it there anyway since there's 5 points in the star. So let's start off with that's a dagger, that's not it. First one should be over, if I can find it. Sometimes there it is. There's the moon, then the dagger, and the eye, and we still got zombies. Okay, and then the final one will be over here, spider, And now we can flip the switch and unveil the underground passageway.
I have something for you.
And what I have is some dynamite. But we're going to use the remote detonators for this one because this is a very tight space, very crowded. So we just right click instead of throwing them. And that just makes clearing this room a lot more easier. And then we'll thin out the rest. He got set on fire even though I used no flares or aerosol. Nor napalm. That's crazy. So let's go through the hallway. Be careful, we have some cultists. I don't want to back up all the way up because, as you can see, the floors cave in. Might as well put that doctor's bag to use. So let's go over here. Some zombies will come out, but they will be crushed. The floor is giving away. Maybe there's a way down. Maybe there's a way out down there. Yeah, so much noise happened, I can't even read the text properly. But you get the message. Now, as for the way down is over here in this little puddle here. We go down here. And we start swimming. And we will be met by a crap ton of bone eels. And our fourth secret will be over here, where the spirit armor is. Yeah, see? Disgusting bone eels. I hate dealing with those critters. So I'm just gonna ignore them. And we will deal with some more annoying critters, the spiders. I wonder if I can get them all grouped up here. Probably not. I'll just throw one here. See what happens, and that's just it. I'm not gonna bother trying killing them all. So over here is a crack. Our final secret's over here. So we set our charge, blow it up, and we get a life leech. So that's the final secret. So we go over here, and just like that, we are done. So yes, that's Monolith. It is pretty cool level for what it is. You start off, you're basically getting into Deadland. You have a bunch of stuff falling apart, a lot of environments caving in, walling off. You had a lot of dangerous areas. It's very hostile. And pretty cool visual set pieces as well. It's a medium. I have to admit I died a lot more times due to the environmental deaths, such as the crushers and so forth. And it's a very tight map because you have a lot of open area plus bottleneck areas, especially once you get to the monolith itself with have to flip the pillars, which I always seem to forget the order of, or where they're, or more like so the positioning. Now this level has a decent chunk of secrets. You have the first and second one, where you have to get the crack in the train, which leads to the TNT, Tesla charge, and so forth. And then you got others which are, I mean, they're not too rewarding. You got stuff like a guns akimbo. You have the life leech at the end. It's okay secrets, I would say. But for the most part, I say this is an alright level. It's nothing too much to write home about. It's more like, it's a decent second level. I will say that for episode 3 of Bloody Pulp Fiction. So yeah, that's Monolith. A pretty decent stage for what it is. I appreciate the art direction, and the hostile environments really give it an edge in the difficulty. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.